Video, I am going to discuss about the effect of temperature on resistivity or resistance. And under this case, here we consider three things: metals, alloys, and semiconductor. So first, here I am taking resistivity of metals, means how the resistivity or resistance of the metal changes with temperature. So when the temperature of metallic wire, here this one is for metal, means when the temperature of the metallic wire is raised, then its electrical resistance increases. It means on increasing the temperature, the resistance of a metallic wire is also increases. But a question that is here, why? The reason about this one is, we know that R is equal to ml upon n E square A tau. In the previous video already I have given you the derivation of this one. Resistance R is equal to ml upon n E square A tau, where m, as you know, mass of the electron, n, number of electron per unit volume, E, charge of the electron. And for a given wire, N, A, L is constant. Constant means is same. It means for a given wire, N, A, L is same. So when you will take, you can't be change the mass of the electron, you can't be change the charge on this one, charge of the electron, and for a given wire, N, A, L is remain same. So from here you can say R is inversely proportional to tau, where tau is the average time interval between two successive collisions of the electron with the free ions, positive fixed ions. So tau is what here? Relaxation time, or the average time interval between the two successive collisions of the free electrons with the positive fixed ions. So on increasing the temperature, जब टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा तो इलेक्ट्रॉनों की स्पीड, फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉनों की स्पीड बढ़ जाएगी, और जब फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉनों की स्पीड बढ़ेगी तो रिलैक्सेशन टाइम टाउ घट जाएगा. And when tau decreases, then resistance increases. So simply you can say from here, on increasing the temperature, the average time interval between two successive collisions of the electron with the positive fixed ion, tau is decreases, and when tau decreases, the resistance is increases. So this is the reason why the resistivity of the metals increases on increasing the temperature. And suppose at 0 degree centigrade, resistance of a conductor, resistance of a wire or conductor is R1, and at T degree centigrade, suppose resistance becomes, this one is suppose here R0 and this one is R1. It means, suppose if we consider any wire whose resistance is R0, means R0 at temperature 0 degree centigrade, and when we increase its temperature up to T degree centigrade, suppose at that temperature its resistance becomes R1. So there is a formula, how can we find the resistance R1? So R1, or this one you can see here RT. So RT is equal to R0 1 plus alpha T, where RT is the resistance of that wire at temperature T degree centigrade, R0 with the resistance of the same wire at 0 degree centigrade, and here this plus 1 plus alpha. This alpha is called temperature coefficient of resistance. Simply this alpha is called temperature coefficient of resistance here. And from here, when you will solve this alpha, or when you will write the expression for the alpha, then simply you can say alpha is equal to, from here you can see here alpha is equal to RT minus R0 upon R0 T. So in this way you can find out the value of alpha, means temperature coefficient of resistance, and its unit is per degree centigrade. Dear student, always remember this. For any wire, if alpha is positive, this is very important point. If alpha is positive, it means for that wire, on increasing the temperature, its resistance increases. अगर किसी भी वायर या किसी भी कंडक्टर के लिए अल्फा की वैल्यू पॉजिटिव दी हुई है, इसका मतलब उस वायर का टेम्परेचर बढ़ाने पर रेजिस्टेंस हमेशा बढ़ेगा. And in this way you can find out the value of temperature coefficient of resistance. And when you will draw a graph, very simple graph this one. Here. And you know, resistance and conductance. Since resistance and conductance both are inversely proportional, it means on increasing the temperature, resistance of wire or metallic conductor increases or conductance decreases. So when you will draw a graph, here suppose a specific resistance rho, here a specific resistance or resistivity rho, and here temperature T, and suppose that temperature. So this will come nearly like this. Suppose this will be drawn from copper. It means at the lower temperature, the resistivity is non-linear, but as we increase the temperature, then this resistivity comes or increases proportional to the temperature of that wire. So in this way, we can find a graph between resistivity and temperature of a metal. Here, copper is what here? Metal. Similarly, we can define for, here this one is suppose. Similarly, we can define for resistivity of alloys. Now, the second term, resistivity of alloys, means how the resistivity of alloys changes with temperature. The resistivity or resistance of alloys also increases with rise in temperature, but this increase is much smaller than pure metals. So simply you can say, in the case of alloys, its resistivity or resistance is also increases with rise in temperature, but this increase is smaller than the increase in metals here. And when you will draw a graph between the resistivity and temperature for any alloys, like nichrome. Nichrome is the alloy of nickel and chromium. So for this one, resistivity of nichrome, it will also increases, but this slope is less than the metals here. It means the resistivity or resistance of this nichrome is also increases with temperature, but this increase is much smaller than the copper, or means for pure metals here. So in this way we can find the resistivity of metals, resistivity of alloys, and now I am going to discuss about the resistivity of semiconductors, which is very important. Now, the resistivity of semiconductor. So in the resistivity of semiconductor, the resistivity or resistance of semiconductor decreases with rise in temperature. It means when we increase the temperature of any semiconductor, then its resistance or resistivity is what here decreases here. The reason why, again you come on the same point, since R is equal to ml upon n e square in tau. And when we increase the temperature of the semiconductor, then in the case of the semiconductor, more and more covalent bond will break. And when more and more covalent bond will break, then number of free electrons per unit volume increases rapidly. It means on increasing the temperature, this n increases rapidly. Even relaxation time tau is decreases, but here we ignore, or the effect of this tau is ignored in comparison to n. So here overall effect we consider only what here, and even tau is also playing their role, but this one is not dominated on n. So simply we can say on increasing the temperature, number of free electrons per unit volume increases rapidly, and when n increases rapidly, then R is what here decreases. It means on increasing the temperature, the resistivity of the semiconductor is decreases, and when the resistivity decreases, it means its conductivity is what here increases. And when you will draw a graph between the resistivity and temperature of a semiconductor, then its graph will come to this way. And suppose this one is what here? Silicon. And semiconductor, as you know, silicon, germanium, these are the semiconductor. And the effect of temperature on the semiconductors, it means resistivity, temperature. When we increase the temperature, then resistivity of that semiconductor is decreases or its conductivity is increases here. So in this way, when any question we ask in your board exam like this one here, what is the effect of rise in temperature on resistance or resistivity of metals, then you will write only the what is the effect. But if the same question asks you why, then you will explain the reason on the basis of this one here, either for metals or semiconductor. And in same way we can also find the resistivity of last electrolyte. Now the resistivity of electrolytes and the resistivity of electrolytes also decreases with rise in temperature. But here, why the resistivity of electrolytes decreases with rise in temperature? Because on increasing the temperature, the viscosity of electrolyte is decreases. And when viscosity decreases, then the electron or these free electrons gets the more freedom to move inside the electrolyte. And in this way, when the ion gets when ion gets more freedom to move inside the electrolyte, then you can say its resistance is what here decreases. So always remember this: on increasing the temperature, the resistance or resistivity of metal increases. Second, on increasing the temperature, the resistivity or resistance of alloys is also increases, but this increase is much smaller than pure metals. Third, on increasing the temperature, the resistivity or resistance of semiconductor decreases. And fourth, the resistivity of electrolyte means the resistivity or resistance of electrolyte is also decreases with rise in temperature. So several times this question be asked in the board exam, why the resistance of conductor increases or why the resistance or resistivity of electrolyte decreases with rise in temperature. When why word is coming, then please you will explain on the basis of that formula R is equal to ml upon Ne square A tau. Now, the next topic which is very important for the board point of view, and several times this question be asked in the board exam, color code of carbon resistors. Means on the basis of this color coding, how can we find the value of the resistance? In electronic circuit, a carbon resistors are frequently used over a wide range, and for finding the value of the resistance, we use this color code. So suppose this one is a carbon resistor, this one, and on that carbon resistor, generally there are 4 bands. This one are color bands or color rings, which is made on this carbon resistors. First band is suppose A, second band B, third band C, and fourth band D. Here on the basis of this color bands, we can find the value of the resistor. And suppose this first color band will give the first digit, and that digit we consider from here. Like for black color 0, for brown 1, red 2, orange 3, yellow 4, green 5, blue 6, violet 7, green 8, and white 9. It means the digit for this first 2 color band means the value of A and B for these 2 color band, first 2 digit for A and B, we will take from here. Here first and second band. It means for the first and second color band, we will take the figure means digit from here. And third color band C, that will give what here? Multipliers. Multiply means like this: black color 10 to the power 0, brown color 10 to the power 1. In this way, for the third color band, we will take the multiplier from this third color. And fourth color band will give what here? Tolerance power. And that tolerance power means the value of that tolerance power or the value for this color, we will take from this fourth band here. Color tolerance for gold 5%, for silver 10%. And suppose fourth band is not given, no color, then there will take 20% tolerance here. Suppose one example I am taking here. Suppose a carbon resistor is given whose color bands are given like this one: brown, red, yellow and silver. Suppose on a carbon resistor, the color bands are given in this sequence: brown, red, yellow, silver. So first two color, first one is brown. So for brown, you will take the first digit from here. So for brown, what color? What digit? 1. It means here you will write the 1. Again for the second band, you will take again value from this. And second one is what here? Red. So here suppose this red. Red is what here? Suppose 2. So this becomes 12. It means brown and red. For these two color or for these two color, we will take the digit from here. And this becomes 12. Third band gives the multiplier. So we will write 12 into. For yellow. Yellow color what multiplier? 10 to the power 4. So we will write 12 into 10 to the power 4 ohm. It means the value of this color code resistor is 12 into 10 to the power 4 ohm. Fourth color is silver. Silver means fourth band will give what here? Tolerance power. And here we will write for silver tolerance power is how much here? 10%. So we will write here 10%. This is the value of resistance for this color coding here. One more example I am taking here. Suppose it is given only red, red, red and here gold. How can we write or how can we find the value of the resistance for these color coding? So simply, first one is red. What is the value or what is the digit for red color? For red color, 2. So you write here 2. Again red, so you will write 2. And this becomes 22, not 2 into 2. बच्चे करते क्या इसमें गलती ये करते हैं, को करते हैं 2 into 2, so they write here 4. This one is not 4. This both digit will comes together. 2 into 2 means this becomes 22. Into third color is multiplier. For red, multiplier is 10 to the power 2. So this becomes 22 into 10 to the power 2 ohm. And for fourth color, plus minus. Gold tolerance 5%. So you write here 5%. It means for these color bands are, if suppose these color bands are any carbon resistor, then its value is 22 into 10 to the power 2 ohm plus minus 5%. Suppose in this one only red is given, then fourth band is absent, means no color for fourth band, and when no color for fourth band, then there you will write is 20%. Then at the place of this 5%, you will write here 20%. And in this way, we can find the value of carbon resistance if their color band is given like this one. I hope maybe this one is clear here. So first you will learn color and be careful about this one. When you write all the color, total number of color is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But their numbering will start from 0. Be careful about this one. So first black will start from 0 and last will come 9. So 0 to 9 here. And order of the color, simply for the order, you learn first letter of all these. This one. And when you will take the first letter, only you do the 2-3 line practice here. B, Roy. Suppose B Roy is a person. B Roy, great boy, very good wife. So when you will learn in this way, B Roy, great boy, very good wife. And then you will do the practice on this B for what color? This B for. Be careful about this one. Here like 2 B's, 3 B's. 1 B here black, this one is brown and this one is blue. In same way 2 G, one is for green and one is for grey. So when you will do the practice 1 or 2 times, then I hope maybe it becomes very clear to all of you. So dear student, today all of you go through this topic here what I have discussed, and in the next video I will give you the next topic, series and parallel combination of the resistors. Thank you.